Good morning there, America. How are you? When I was telling you about saloon, I was talking about something classic like this one. Whatever you have there in Detroit. Because I saw you want something good and you want something that can bring something. So, this is one of a good saloon. This is one of the model here. This is South Africa. In South Africa, you can have a look at it. And it's a Ghanaian saloon here. They do all African braids, all type of hair. And here, because it's in Africa, I think it's far much better than in US because of the numbers of the black people and the community. So when you're making investments logistics and investment projections, you need to look at environmental patterns and the population flow. When you set up something like this here, it will actually take you far and you will not struggle to make it sustain because you're not coming to start from the scratch. You are starting at an entry level in a middle class area dominated by the black people. So your investment will not be at loss. You'll definitely be in a position to thrive and grow and become what you want to be. This is a good example. You don't need to be a South African to invest in this country to open something like this. You actually need to do the paperwork. And once you do the paperwork, and then everything else will be fine. Yeah, you take it from there. Hello, brother. Yeah, so it's one of the model uh, that you can do and grow and be what you want to be. So this salon is owned by a Ghanaian from West Africa, but he is based here in South Africa. So if you really have interest to do a business model of this cluster, you are welcome. You can do it. Or maybe you can get somebody who want to do the same thing. Look at those mirrors there. You see the way it looks like. You can get somebody maybe who want to do a model cluster of the same caliber. And because I saw you have an interest in franchising, this is a standard you can do. And in a day you can be able to pull 3 to 4 thousand US dollars, depending on the day. At least on the lower side, you can fetch maybe 2,000 US dollars. But it's sequential. It's stretched throughout the week, monthly, on a daily basis structure. Average is 1,005 minimum when you don't have money. So you stand a better chance to influence those people around you to bring something like this forward. This is Africa. To open something like this, you need maybe about 10,000 US dollars from innovation, from materials, and then the workforce and all those things. That is the only way you can hustle and manage to put everything in order. And business permit here, you don't need business permit here. You can be able to open these with a tourist visa. A tourist visa, it has multiple entry for a particular period of time. You can think about it, and then you let me know if it suits you. Then we can work out on this. To register a business here, you actually need about maybe $20-30 to register a company here in South Africa. Just to register it. And then you apply for the tax number. And then thereafter you apply for return and all those things. It's called South African Reserve Tax Service, SARS. You to register that business, to facilitate that, you can do it with your passport, even without a visa or without any other relevant document attached to that. For the SARS, that's when you need a bank account, and a bank account in South Africa, you to open a bank account, you need a work permit or a tourist visa permit. And all in all, from visa application to opening a business like this one, registering this business, having a bank account and everything, plus minus about approximately maybe 15,000 US dollars. Everything will be facilitated. Yeah, and you will have something that is good, running, managed, and result oriented in a thriving environment where you not struggle so much to gather the customers. Also, there's what we call buy me in, buy me out arrangement to the people who are going out. Maybe I want to go back, I want to fly out, I want to go somewhere else. So you can buy me in. Maybe I tell you I need maybe 30,000 US dollars. You just give me that money, and then I give you the business, and then I give you the transaction and everything, and then I go. These are the things you need to look into, because this market is untapped, because locals, they don't do these businesses. These businesses are done by foreigners, people from outside. I mean, outside the continent and from within the continent. You have to be very strategic. As I have told you, I myself, my origin is Kenya, but I'm here. I've traveled a lot. So if you have intentions of having something like that or something like this, you can be in a position to contact me. We can facilitate the infrastructure and logistics, particularly concerning how to penetrate into this market. It's not expensive, it's not that much needed, it's not what you think, it's something appropriate. As an American, black American, you can afford this, because out of the Africans in diaspora, black Americans, they are considered to be wealthiest, because the strength of the dollar and the proximity to where it is. So to open something like this, you can have a look at it. That's what it is. And I was just trying to show you what it is. So when you know you're in a better position to facilitate this, you can come, and then we can connect and see what we can do. Yeah, that is it. Yeah, so yeah, and they're doing very good hair here. You see, the way they are creating here, it looks so good. It's just the way as you do it. You can see. As you can see. So I hope I've done enough for you. I've done enough for you. It's up to you now to make your decision, to make your business proposals and what you think is good for you, and then we'll take it from there. What I did something that suits what I saw you doing or having intentions of, because I really wanted to be very practical, to show you what it is. So when you know everything is appropriate, you want to merge businesses, you want to have an entry market in Africa, particularly in the southern hemisphere where middle class is appropriate or more or less like American, you can get in touch, and then we can take it from there. Yeah, we can take it from there, actually. Yeah, so this is one model cluster of showing you can come to Africa and invest and make an investment that is worth investing. You don't need to struggle so much to orientate yourself with the environment. Like now, the next door is a tuck shop. It's owned by somebody from Bangladesh. This one is owned by somebody from Ghana. The next is a pizza shop. It's owned by somebody who is a South African white. So you can imagine the mixture of the races and business environment where it is in these types of environments. It's not a hustle orientated, it's a flexible way of establishing yourself in the community and then forging way out. Like now this lady here who's plating here, she's from Ghana herself. The one she's plating is from Kenya. Me, I myself I'm a Kenyan. But I was in Atlanta, Georgia in 2014, and I decided to relocate, and I made my own opinion to come to South Africa because it's a middle class country. where I'm not struggling to grow my business. I'm not struggling to fetch customers. I'm not struggling to establish, to register business. It takes a day. To own this kind of a building, maybe on lease, minimum 5 years period lease. The owner doesn't care whether you have a passport, whether you don't have anything. He's a white man. He just say you want the building. All right, these square feet meters. I want this money. That's all. You can pay monthly. You can pay 2 months deposit, and then the rest is fine. You take it from there. These opportunities, they are plenty. We need to find means and ways of gathering them and going far to an extent whereby we involve other people who really want to get into the market. Any interest is accommodated depending on how you want the business to be. Anyway, I just wanted to highlight on those things. This is one of the business model you can open here in Africa and establish yourself. It's a hassle-free, friendly environment. These are all there outside. You can see the lights there. That's a parking. Let me just my phone is on the charge. But if I would go up, I would show you there. It's what you can see for yourself what it is. This is what it is. See? This is what it is. This is a corridor. You can have a look at it. This is the entrance. So make up your mind. Let me know what your thought is. Is a coach sitting here on the couch. Very nice coach for a client. See? And here COVID measures are taken care of. You can see the stand here with the sanitizer. So you can be able to build a business model of this class here, and you survive and then you leave. Anyway, thank you folks. I was just going to highlight on that as an African traveler here. I've come of time and I want to do other things, but I've given you this opportunity to find out, to think about it, verify it, and then we take it from there. Thanks a lot, guys. This is Black Man Explorer. Hit on that subscription button, like and share it, and let's grow the channel.